sports fans, and welcome to the Oklahoma Sports Report. I'm Rick Heath, with me Al Eschbach, and Al, we're at a new location this week, Penny Hill Deli and Restaurant and Bar here at Barry and Lindsay. Penny Hill, a long-time name. Everybody recognizes from Norman, from the deli, and great sandwiches and great food. And they were so nice, they brought us out a California club with fries, a ahi tuna sandwich, and a special Cobb salad. All here, and we'll get shots of that here in just a moment. Beautiful, beautiful food here at Penny Hill. Al, OU's offense played pretty well, but they couldn't overcome the lack of defensive performance.
No, you can't score 35 points, you should be able to win a game. And then late, the offense kept on coming back, but the defense couldn't stop them and get the offense a chance.
And Baylor continued over and over just to get, to make first downs. And
well, you run the ball when you can't stop the run.
You can't stop it, and that's a shame about it right now because, Brent Venables was brought here to instill a defensive mentality.
They got to figure it out. They have to figure it out. They got to go into the portal, get some better players, and
first they got to go to West Virginia and win a game because they're not bowl eligible. Hey, Oklahoma Sports Report at Penny Hill here, and this week, Penny Hill on Lindsay and Barry and Norman. We'll be right back.
Oh man, dude, I really wish I could make that. It's National No Pants Day, and that'd be kind of inappropriate.
We actually just had gas station sushi, and you just don't want to chance that.
We're gonna be running tornado drills all day.
I have tickets to see Kenny Rogers. He's what?
Tornado drill.
Your friends are tired of coming up with excuses. Two Fellas Moving Company, saving friendships since 1996.
Okay, sports fans, we do the Thunder Weekly each week, but there's a lot of things I like to support that are Oklahoma products. I like to go around and do shows from Oklahoma businesses, but one of the businesses I want to talk about is Prairie Wolf Distillery, now Wander Folk Spirits. Wander Folk Spirits distilled out of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Great line of spirits. They have Wander Folk Gin, Wander Folk vodka, and Old Moses bourbon. All of these are quality products, and they're distilled right here in Oklahoma. So if you come to like Cohiba Lounge, ask for a Wander Folk gin and tonic, or ask for a Wander Folk vodka and tonic, or a club special. It's getting where you can get that now. It's getting warmer. A vodka club special made with Wander Folk vodka. Great selection, and you're supporting Oklahoma businesses. So support Oklahoma business. Ask your favorite restaurant or bar to carry Wander Folk Spirits.
EDS Paintless Dent Repair is your one-stop shop for auto body repair. Whether it be from hail damage, dents, scratches, or even glass replacement and repair, we can accommodate all your needs. Locally owned and operated since 2005, EDS Paintless Dent Repair is here for you. Give us a call at 405-476-1763 or go to edspaintlessdentrepair.com.
At Laser Light Skin Clinic, our most popular treatment is now more affordable than ever. Right now, you can save up to 50% on Cool Sculpting, the #1 choice for non-invasive fat reduction. Our flexible treatment plans allow you to choose the option that is perfect for you. Focus on a single problem area or revive your life with a fresh new you. These are real results. For your personal Cool Sculpting consultation, call Laser Light Skin Clinic today. A new you awaits.
And welcome back, Oklahoma Sports Report. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from Penny Hills. I want to say subs because it used to be Penny Hill Deli, and they had great subs. They still have great food. Ahi tuna, and they're having fun here. They're having fun. Cobb salad and a California club right here. Great food at Penny Hill. Out last week, I said the keys to winning the game offensively was to get Marvin Mims touches. All right, he got a 63-yard pass. I said you got to rush for over 100 yards here. Gray got 106. and Gabriel to pass over 200. They got 22 of 36 and 260 some yards. The offense did their job.
Yeah, like I said, you scored 35 points, you should be able to win a game. They're ranked like 110th in the country total defense, which is totally unacceptable.
Well, when you can't get off the field, they had a chance time after time late in the fourth quarter to stop Baylor.
And had to go from his own 29-yard line. They're only up 3 points.
Yeah, and they went for 4th and 1 and couldn't get stops. 4th and 7, they couldn't get a stop. 4th and 9, they couldn't get a stop. And so it's just a constant, difference, that the defense hold that they're putting. Now the offensive line is playing well.
They're playing really well. The offensive line is playing really well. Eric Ray is one of the top backs in the Big 12. Gabriel isn't a superstar. He's a good quarterback, though.
Well, they got 238 rushing yards against Baylor.
That's exactly right.
That's more than they've given up all year.
Yeah.
So, that's a good positive. Gabriel was 22 of 34 for 2 TDs and 261 yards. He also ran for 70 yards. Those are positives. Those are good. But it was negated by the lack of defense and lack of stops.
Yeah, like I said, it's just frustrating right now.
Now, going to West Virginia this week, they should have equally, if not even better statistics, because West Virginia's got a horrible defense.
They're the worst team in the Big 12 Conference, West Virginia. They went to Iowa State last week. Iowa State kicked them. Iowa State's first conference win.
And so, one of the things I found going through these games, of the last four games that OU has gone to West Virginia, they've averaged 94 points a game between the two of them.
And there's going to be a bunch
could be there'll be a bunch Saturday.
That's exactly right. Although these teams don't have the great players that the both teams used to have. You look at out in Seattle, they got a pretty good quarterback from West Virginia.
That's right. Geno Smith's doing pretty good right now, and he hung about 56 on OU's.
Pat White would play against OU.
He was in the pros for a while.
Yeah.
So, and a couple of quarterbacks for OU did pretty good too, So this is always an interesting game. West Virginia is not an easy place to get to. It's hard. You gotta really work to get there, and for the team to get there and to be ready to go. That's one of those things where you really got to work hard to go to West Virginia and win.
Yeah, you got to go. You're a big favorite in this game. You got to go play. You're the better team.
Yeah, you should win. You should win. So and that's one of the things that OU right now has got to learn is they've got to learn how to win football games because they have yet to get that under Brent Venables. Okay, two things real quickly. Did you see Mike Leach, what he did when his team got caught? He had a 3-touchdown lead. His team gave up the 3-touchdown lead.
Went to overtime.
Yeah, went to overtime. But you know what he did?
What did he do?
He went over and they had chairs, folding chairs on the sideline for his players to sit on. He made them get up. He went and collapsed every folding chair on the sideline and said, "You don't deserve to sit down," and kicked the chairs over to the side. One of the best things I've ever seen.
That's beautiful.
Isn't that a great?
I love Mike Leach. Love Mike Leach.
He said, "You guys don't deserve to sit down."
He's big time.
Oh, hey, we are at Penny Hill Deli here in Norman at Lindsay and Berry. Great place. There used to be Penny Hill Subs and Deli for a long, long time. They moved to the great big location. As you can see behind us, the people love it, and they love showing up for the great food. Ahi tuna sandwich, Cobb salad, and a California club sandwich with French fries. Great food here at Penny Hill. We'll be right back.
The painting professionals at Ray the Painter are committed to providing all of our customers excellent service and attention to detail. Since we started in 1991, Ray the Painter serves the entire OKC metro area. We do interiors, exteriors, residential, and commercial work. The experts at Ray the Painter offer custom finishes and glazes for cabinetry and woodwork, as well as spray, brush, roller, and trowel techniques to get the perfect look for your project. For a free estimate, call 405-605-3563 or visit us at paintokc.com.
Let me tell you about a new Mexican restaurant brought to you by the same people here that have Bar Chichetti. That's right. El Coyote is a new Mexican restaurant. That is from New Mexico style food. It's a great new restaurant by the same people that bring you Bar Chichetti. You got to try it. 925 West Britton Road in Oklahoma City. New Mexico Mexican food style. You'll love it. It's open every night. It's on Britton Road. Go by and try it. You'll love the favorites of New Mexico style Mexican food. You can't find it anywhere else in Oklahoma City. So go to El Coyote, the same people that bring you Bar Chichetti. Okay, we have a special guest here today of the Oklahoma Sports Report. Mariah Calhour of Calhour Real Estate Group, correct?
Calhour Group Realty, but it
Group
works.
Realty, one of those. Anyway, Mariah Calhour. It is right now is a great time to be in real estate because there's lots of things going on.
There's a lot going on. I will tell you, the last few years has been very different, challenging, very unknown, but I think we're finally walking into the season where things are going to kind of level out. Sellers are kind of losing a little bit of their leverage, and buyers are having the opportunity again to actually negotiate.
So buyers coming in have a little bit more leverage with price moving.
Yes.
And and sellers still have a good market. They just may not have been the top side right now.
Correct, and it may not be the feeding frenzy everybody was after. I mean, it was wild, but now we're kind of getting back to that normal flow, steady pace, and I can breathe. The realtors can breathe.
Yeah. and the sellers are going, okay, we can still do this. All of the interest rate moves, how's that working?
I will tell you, interest rates are going up. I think they're kind of getting up into that 6 and 7 range. I don't see a problem with that. I know most people who are used to that 2 and 3, they're kind of like, oh my gosh. But I will tell you, and maybe you know this, interest rates once upon a time were up in like 18 and 19. So when we hear 6 and 7, I'm not worried. I'm comfortable with it.
Well, and if you really look at it over a 30-year fix, we're talking, a few $100 over a year's period of time.
Right.
When you break it down on a daily basis, it may be only $1 or $2 a day.
And you can always refinance.
Yes, and then you can always bring it back down when interest rates are more favorable. And if you need any more information and the expert opinion of the expert, Mariah Calhour of Calhour
Group Realty.
Realty. Give them a call and they will find out. Or your Facebook page.
Yes, anywhere. You can Google me and you'll find me and I'll help you out.
There you go. Yeah. Mariah Calhour of Calhour Realty Group. Okay, sports fans, we do the Thunder Weekly each week, but there's a lot of things I like to support that are Oklahoma products. I like to go around and do shows from Oklahoma businesses. But one of the businesses I want to talk about is Prairie Wolf Distillery, now Wander Folk Spirits. Wander Folk Spirits distilled out of Guthrie, Oklahoma. Great line of spirits. They have Wander Folk Gin, Wander Folk Vodka, and Old Moses Bourbon. All of these are quality products, and they're distilled right here in Oklahoma. So if you come to like Cohiba Lounge, ask for a Wander Folk Gin and Tonic, or ask for a Wander Folk Vodka and Tonic, or a club special. It's getting where you can get that now. It's getting warmer. A vodka club special made with Wander Folk Vodka. Great selection, and you're supporting Oklahoma businesses. So support Oklahoma business. Ask your favorite restaurant or bar to carry Wander Folk Spirits. And welcome back. Oklahoma Sports Report. Eschbach and Rick Heath from Penny Hill Deli here in Norman. Great place, great food, great location. Wonderful drinks also. You can see they got two-sided bar here. They got about 50 TVs. You can watch your favorite sporting event. What a great place to come. Bring your whole family, or you can bring you and your buddies and come and have a beverage or two and watch your favorite sporting event. You can come and watch West Virginia OU this coming Saturday. At least it's not on ESPN Plus.
Yeah, that's right.
Golly, is that not the mighty have fallen?
Well, I think ESPN did it on purpose because people would buy it. And they want to get subscribers.
And OU's got the pizzazz enough,
absolutely,
at least for them to buy it. But at West Virginia, it's on Fox Sports 1. They got their D team announcing it, unfortunately. But okay, Al, I'm going to put you in Coach Venable's spot. Your defense is struggling. What do you do?
I don't know what you can do, Rick. I mean, with 3 games left in the season, I don't know. He's tried to get sacked. They can't sack the quarterback. You think some schemes you can get quarterback sacked.
Well, Reggie Grimes was such a good player at the beginning of the year, and now he's disappeared. Ethan Downs disappeared. There's no interior pressure.
No.
There's no interior play.
And you would think just by blitzes, you're going to get lucky and get a sack.
If you just rush people, you know? So, it's one of those things that I heard Brent Venables this week in his press conference say, you know, this team just does not absorb his style of defense. And I'm going, then you got to do something else. I mean, you're trying to stuff, you know, a round peg in a square hole or whatever. But I mean, if the team is not able to absorb your defense, then you got to do something.
Got to figure something out.
You got to figure something out, you know. And Brent is, you know, he's a smart guy, but if he just keeps playing that just to be playing it, I mean, it's going to be one of those things that's going to get worse instead of better before this year's over.
It is, and you can't let teams rush on you like they did. I mean, you can't. You give up the run like that, you're not gonna win.
Well, you know, and that's the thing about it. That was the same thing against Texas. You know, now Texas has got a Bijan Robinson who's going to be an NFL guy. You know, and Baylor's got good running backs, but they're not great.
And they don't have a great quarterback.
They don't have a great quarterback. They don't have great receivers.
It's not like the old days of the Mahomes. Every team had a great quarterback. No, the quarterbacks most are average in this league.
Well, yeah, and the offenses are average right now. And the average offense is chewing up OU's defense.
Yeah.
You know, so you're looking at it and you go, okay, what do you do? All right, so one thing is you got to stick with something basic. Instead of being so diverse, putting in so many different defenses, you just got to put something in solid and basic and let them run one or two things.
I agree with you. I don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't know that it will. I mean, he's a defensive coordinator, and you know, and he's a defensive coach that has been very successful.
Best in the country.
That's what I'm saying, being very successful. But when it doesn't work, gosh, what do you do? Well, you have a plan B, you know, and right now there's no plan B.
No, I mean, and he's tried a bunch of different players, so I don't know.
It's kind of crazy, you know. The one thing, now the question is, can they slow down the Mountaineers? Did you notice I said slow down?
Yeah.
They can't stop anybody.
No.
So can they even slow them down?
They did against Iowa State. They shut Iowa State down. Iowa State always goes one touchdown.
Iowa State's got a bad offense too.
Yeah, they got a bad offense.
So the next the worst offense in the Big 12 is West Virginia.
Yeah. So JT Daniels started the freshman at USC, then transferred to Georgia. So
he didn't do anything at Georgia.
No, he didn't.
So,
no,
he's not a big deal.
No, he's not.
He's another one of those guys that if he was that good,
you got to stop the running game and make him throw the ball.
Well, you know, okay, and so, all right. So tell me if I'm wrong here. All right, if you need to stop the running game, you put as many guys up front in the box as you need to stop the running game.
Yeah.
All right, and then you say, Woody Washington, defensive backs. Here's your man. Stick with him. Go man to man. The heck with the rest of it. And see if you can't do one thing good, which is stop the run.
Yeah, I mean that's any defense will tell you got to stop the run before you run.
We'll see what that's going to happen. I don't know that they can do it, even if they put 14 guys in the box. You know, I mean, I just don't know. And I hate to say that. And
the big thing is they got to get better players.
Well, eventually they will. But right now they got what they have.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to play with what you got.
Figure it out. I agree.
And I don't want to disrespect any of the players on OU's team. They're trying. They're giving every effort.
No doubt they are.
But they're put in a position not to succeed.
No.
And that's my problem with it. That's my problem.
They're thinking too much.
Yeah. Brent Venables is making them play a defense they don't know. And they're having to think.
Well, they should know. They've gone through 9 games this season.
Yes, but his defensive schemes are so complicated.
Well, but don't they do it since January they've been working on it?
I know, but he said this week they haven't absorbed his defense. This week he said that in his press conference.
That's not good.
Anyway, hey, we're having fun tonight, even though OU's defense is not having fun. We're having fun tonight at Penny Hill Deli. Lindsay and Barry in Norman, a great place. You got to come. Ahi tuna sandwich, a Cobb salad and a California club will be consumed rapidly here in just a little bit. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Final segment, Oklahoma Sports Report. Al Eschbach, Rick Heath from Penny Hill Deli here at Lindsay and Berry. Al, we had a bunch of games coming up, some of major importance, some of it kind of like OU at West Virginia. OU trying to get bowl eligible by winning one more game, which is, golly, how bad is that when they're trying to get bowl eligible?
Oh, that's sad. I mean, it's really sad.
When a lot of people thought, oh, they're going to have a chance to compete for the Big 12, this fall. Well, that balloon burst a long time ago. And now it's just, can they get bowl eligible to go to Memphis? Somewhere like that for a bowl game.
Well, they got to get momentum for recruiting. They got to get momentum. They got to win.
Well, and what's happening, and because they're losing recruits.
Well, they lost a kid at Austin. That's no big surprise.
Well, no, that was going to happen. But what they can't afford is to lose more.
No, they can't. That's exactly right.
They got to stop the bleeding.
Yep, because Brent got a tremendous recruiting class coming in.
He's got to keep them, and that's the deal. You do that by winning. Okay, all right. Last week, Texas got a big win at Kansas State. Vegas had that pegged.
Yeah, they did have it pegged. Little surprised I didn't play Howard. They played Martinez. They tried to redshirt Howard. So,
I don't know. Texas looked pretty good. And going into Kansas State.
And Ewers played really well. He's been up and down, and he was up last week.
He's a freshman. That's what a freshman do, up and down, up and down. Oklahoma State got beat by Kansas. Kansas continues to show improvement.
Got bowl eligible, told to go post out. If Sanders doesn't play, I don't know if they're going to win another game this year.
Well, and after OU plays West Virginia, Bedlam here in Norman.
That's right.
And that could be whether or not either team gets bowl eligible.
Well, OU right now is a 9-point favorite of Oklahoma State. Right now in Vegas, 9-point favorite.
With Sanders out.
Yes.
With Sanders out.
And with them, they'd be about a 4-point favorite.
Well, and here in Norman.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the only Norman.
You got to play. You got to win these games.
Well, Oklahoma State's defense is as bad as OU.
No doubt. It's worse. Statistically wise, it's worse.
Yeah, hey, that's like saying, okay, this is down here and this is down here.
Yeah. I think OU's like 110, and they're like 120 something.
Oklahoma State now this week hosts Iowa State. Yeah, I mean that's one of those. Geez, they're gonna have to hold on to even beat Iowa State.
Well, yeah, I mean, don't know how the quarterback. How do they score? And their defense, as you said, is not any good.
The defense can't stop anybody.
No.
And so then their offense can't go anywhere. Now the Rangel kid from redshirt freshman, he's a freshman.
He's a true freshman.
True freshman, excuse me, because they're talking about they've been wanting to redshirt him or can't. Anyway, that's going to be a tough game for them. Kansas State at Baylor, a tough game for Kansas State.
Really tough game at Kansas State. But a winnable game, obviously a winnable game for them.
Yeah, I mean, Baylor, I mean...
This ain't the Baylor team of the Art Briles.
That's what I'm saying. It's not the same thing. And Kansas goes to Tech. That ought to be an interesting game.
Yeah, Tech has been up and down. One week I think, oh, they're okay, they're good. Next week I go, they stink.
Well, and that's what.
And they got about 3 different quarterbacks that play.
They can't decide who the quarterback is. They play all 3 of them.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
No, you
might
can't.
be able to do that in some places, but you can't do that in the Big 12.
Tech lead us late in the year.
Yeah. Okay, and then the premier game, TCU at Texas.
I like Texas in this game.
Well, and this may be the stumbling point for TCU. For the Big 12's sake, TCU needs to go undefeated.
And they're in.
And they're in. If they go undefeated, even if they get beaten in the Big 12 championship game, they still have a chance, maybe, depending on how the rest. I doubt it, but they need to go undefeated for the Big 12 to get anybody in the top 4.
You're right. Yeah, they definitely got to go undefeated on the Big 12.
And if they do that, okay, now here's what I was thinking about the other day. We were talking about Brent Venables having a tough time his first year. Okay? Dykes at TCU, it's his first year. Brian Kelly at LSU, his first year. You know what the difference is? They've been head coaches before. Brent Venables has been a head coach.
No, you're right. That's a good point.
So, Venables is still things that he's never had to deal with.
Well, look at Lincoln Riley. He's at USC.
Yeah, well, and Lincoln's been a head coach before. So,
that's a difference. It's a good point.
They've had experience and they know what they're doing. So, anyway, TCU at Texas. I think TCU wins. Could be a close game. That's the game for me to watch. I like that in the Big 12.
Yeah, that's again, in Texas to get momentum. All of a sudden, beware of Texas.
No kidding, because Texas got a bunch of momentum coming if they win that one. Hey, I got a prediction: OU 34, West Virginia 28.
I don't think the defense is that good, 42-35.
You might be right. It could be 55-42 or 55-52.
Just take the over.
Yeah, you just take the over. I like that. We're going to go to Vegas. We'll be wearing diamonds. That's right. That's going to do it for this week's show. For Al Eschbach, I'm Rick Heath. We'll see you from Penny Hill Deli here in Norman. Bye.